Gamers Nation? This is me, Trenton Houston. We got my boy, Jake O'Neill.
That's gay. Wait, what?
We got my boy, Riley Jerome.
You can't tell, but I'm
Wait,
dead.
can't we wait? Are we supposed to wait for somebody else at least?
No, it's just the three amigos.
Yeah, no one else.
No one else wants to be here.
Why aren't we doing one of those fancy things where we all record our own voices and then we mix it together and use like an audio visualizer?
Sounds like editing to me.
Jeez, that sounds like too much work.
I could probably figure it out.
Yeah, we could do that
It might take like a week, but
Well, there you go. Sounds like
I know how to plug in. I know how to use Blender's node editor to plug an audio file into a geometry.
That's cool and all, but have you considered make thumbnails, extend it to length of podcast, drag in podcast audio, opening, closing song? That's it.
I'm making that thumbnail right now as we speak.
Good. I mean,
I don't
No,
know.
you have to make the thumbnail after the podcast is done.
You're right. What am I
based on
thinking?
what we talk about, unless you're like doing what I'm planning.
Yeah, I
on
still
doing.
have the best thumbnail slash title slash. Like none of the podcasts even come close. Like
Oh,
Bobby,
that's
who cares
pretty
about
bad.
that?
Yeah.
Bobby's was the worst, and then that was my first one. That was pure laziness on my
All right, let's go. Let's do a podcast ranking. Let's go.
Yeah,
with
that's
them.
I think our first topic of the week. Podcast ranking.
All right, hold on. I gotta go on the Malicious channel again.
Same.
Same.
Why do I have so many subs? I don't know if I'm at like.
Don't worry.
I might be over 100.
We lose them every update.
All right.
There it is.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Have we made like a playlist with all of them? No.
No.
Let's see.
Shit.
Number 1, bad.
Bad.
Don't like it.
No, what robots have nothing to do with sponsors. You
Number
idiot.
2, bad.
It was
Don't
Robot Demo.
care. What even does that mean? That's not catchy at all. Number
Robot-
3,
Robot
excellent.
Devil, he was a robot.
That's
Number-
probably a good podcast.
Number 3 is amazing, top tier. Look at how like
Yeah.
the title actually fits within the rest of the image.
I think that they've been going uphill since 3, because part
And
4.
the bone dragon, it's good.
Part 4.
Oh, that's hot.
Number 4, I don't even know when I look at it, I can't even tell what's happening.
His mom is
It's too,
49er.
it's too like,
It's minor 49er. That's
Is
it's
it the
too
green?
mixed together.
it's minor as in under 17 49er. And
It's too busy. There's nowhere for the eye to rest.
and
There's
that-
not enough
there
bone
is. You can rest
dragons.
on minor 49er and his.
When you
big
could rest
body.
on the one guy and the bone dragon. What's his name? I don't even
I
remember.
can't remember.
I don't know.
I
haven't
also
seen
had to
this-
shove in everyone's Discord icons because in that podcast we talked about everyone's icon, so
Yeah.
I had to drag it in there. I think they've all been good since.
Well, at least after
The last
Bobby.
one was good too,
I mean, yeah.
even though it's talks about episode 9 and it's literally says Star Wars Last Jedi, which is episode 8, right there.
Eh.
It's worth it for Broom Boy though.
Oh, I
AKA the
I
main
didn't see
character.
number 5.
Number 5 is good.
I like number 5 actually, just because of Sheldon as Pickle Rick.
It's pretty good.
Room boy.
Episode 3 is the best edited one though, because you actually like.
Made a picture?
Well, the main thing that's shown in in the pot, like in the actual video, isn't the
Yeah.
thumbnail, and you edit
Yeah.
pictures in and stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we saw How to Train Your Dragon 3.
I didn't.
It was very mediocre.
It is like in my most recent memory, a movie where like while I was watching it and like consistently throughout it, and when it was over, I was like, that was like exactly like a 5 out of 10.
I'll probably go see it like maybe next
No,
weekend.
don't.
No,
My
you,
sister wants to see it. I'm still gonna see it.
you might as well. I mean, I feel like
I
the
would
first
maybe. It doesn't really like
Yeah, I'm
all
in no rush.
you don't need to see the
like
second
if
two.
if you want to just see how it ends, because this is like the last one. Like,
It's not like it even matters. Just watch the first one. That's the only one you need to watch.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
I was thinking, first How to Train Your Dragon, good, not a very good adaptation of a book, because Shrek's an adaptation of a book. So
I
I'm
didn't even
comparing
know
them
it
to
was a
Shrek.
book, so that's
Yeah,
Zach,
I'm comparing them to
Zach
Shrek.
Who cares?
doesn't like them because he read the books and the movies are too different. He says they're bad.
Yeah, so Shrek 1, adaptation of a book. How to Train Your Dragon 1, adaptation of a book, alright? Shrek 2, great sequel, better than the original. How to Train Your Dragon 2, great sequel, better than the original.
Bam.
Shrek 3.
Disagree.
Alright, not really needed.
All right, let's
How
talk
to Train Your
about.
Dragon 3, not really needed. Both end with kids. So How to Train Your Dragon 4 is going to be the unnecessary sequel where Toothless wishes that he never met Hiccup and goes on a wacky time travel adventure
All right, Trent.
to stop
Trent,
Rumpelstiltskin.
I think when you look at me, it makes it worse.
Good, I'm going to stare at you.
What's gonna be the
Just
Puss in
because like that whole entire speech came through both of our mics, and it's gonna sound bad.
Good.
So
I
try,
didn't-
look into the corner when you do that.
I
Alright.
didn't hear any.
I'll put a pillow.
I didn't hear it come through with my.
Oh, I could hear it obviously when I re-listened to it.
Anyways, what's gonna be the Puss in Boots-esque spin-off
I don't know.
character from How to Train Your Dragon? Who's gonna have?
They already have like multiple TV shows and did like 2D animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Puss in Boots got its own movie.
Well, I don't remember any of the characters from How to Train Your Dragon.
Well, I didn't see Puss in Boots, so.
Puss in
clear.
Boots.
Wait.
All I remember about Puss in Boots is his best friend is Humpty Dumpty, and he's also like the villain at the end. And
Well, spoilers.
All I can think of is like sticking. You know how fleshlights come in like a cup or something? You just
Yeah.
stick it in a boot instead.
Listen, they could sell that. I'm sure someone has sold that sex toy, Puss in Boots, and it's just a pussy in a boot. I guarantee it. In fact, I'm gonna look up Puss in Boots sex toy right now.
Alright, that's a possible thumbnail / title contender right
I
there.
don't think that'll be
Fleshlight in a boot.
No, guys, I do have something I want to say. That Pikachu say fuck in Detective Pikachu. That Pikachu say fuck.
Let
That's
him
what I
say
want.
fuck. This is what came up when
It's
I
not
looked
even
up.
Pikachu, it's just Ryan Reynolds.
I want him to say fuck.
This is what came up when I looked up Puss in Boots sex
Come on,
toy.
Reggie.
Oh no.
I think it's a McDonald's toy.
Alright, also whenever we share something, it needs to pop up on screen.
Oh,
too
that's
much
hot.
work. That's too much work.
Oh,
Oh.
what am I even? Oh no.
I would.
Actually, it looks like an ornament, maybe.
It's too small. It looks small.
Yeah, it's definitely small.
Too small for
It's-
me at least.
It's an ornament. I don't know why he's so fat though, and doesn't have his
He's a
hat.
fat cat and he likes to eat.
Yeah.
Can we talk about
All I remember about
Garfield's non-lives and how we watched it?
I didn't get to
We'll
watch.
talk about that too. We got lots to talk
Oh,
about.
so many topics.
Yeah.
I know, so many. Make notes.
Alright, I'm making them.
Real quick, all I remember about Puss in Boots is it ends the same way Battle Angel Alita ends, with they're like on a wall, a tall wall, and Puss in Boots is holding Humpty by his hand, and he's like, "I won't let you go," and he's like, "You don't have to," or something, and then he lets go himself and falls to his death.
So what you're saying, just watch Puss in Boots instead of Alita? Same movie?
No, I don't. In fact, I think Puss in
Alito's
Boots-
pretty freaking good. Would recommend.
It was
What are
pretty
you, fucking
effing
weeb?
good. I was not.
It felt like an anime, but on Hollywood.
I was not expecting Alita from trailers. Alita to like that way more than.
I know.
How
I
to
thought
Train
it was
Your
gonna be
Dragon.
a stupid meme.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. I thought would be a masterpiece. What world are we living in?
The
Yeah.
worst timeline.
I need to rewatch Speed Racer because apparently Alita and Speed Racer are the only good Hollywood anime movies.
It's weird when they say
God,
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Speed Racer is fucking weird. I remember watching that as a kid.
With like
It-
how Happy
When I
Feet-
didn't know what like anime was,
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I watching?
I don't think I did.
I don't-
either.
I don't know if I, because like the sky, like the backgrounds are drawn as anime, but like
Are they?
it was really confusing. And I wasn't sure what it was supposed to be.
I don't even remember. I just remember a lot of people say it looks really good.
It's super weird. I'm not sure if I liked it or not.
I do
I'm just
remember it
kinda
being-
like, what
Same.
did
I
just-
I never
remember
saw it.
being super weird.
I saw Nim's Island instead.
Nimble Island.
No, Nim's Island, I think. I think they came out like the exact same time.
Nim's Island? The fuck
Yeah.
is that?
I don't remember. It's about a girl on an island with animals. I think talking animals.
Oh, that one.
All right, I have our topic list.
Thanks, babe.
Thanks, baby. All right, good.
All right, officially, How to Train Your Dragon. It was very mediocre. Don't go and see it. Actually,
Like-
if you're a kid, you'll probably love it. Or think
like
it's
I was
fine.
saying, it's like if you just want to see how it ends, you like the series like I do, and you want to see just how it ends, like you can, but it ends exactly like you think it's
No,
going to.
there wasn't any sex scene at all.
What?
There wasn't even a I was hoping for at least a
I know.
three-way, but
After
there
we
wasn't
watched
even just.
After we watched Happy Feet and saw that penguin sex scene,
Oh God. I was see. I wish there's something like that at least.
in How to Train Your
They
Dragon,
don't. They don't even get that physical.
I think there
It's
was the
disappointing.
first one maybe. I can't remember. Not with the dragons, but with the main guy and main girl.
Gross. The dragons are the only ones that matter.
It's true.
Some weird one nitpick would be the metal tail somehow lasts like 7 years without like. Because,
What?
the metal tail he gives Toothless just kind of lasts with no maintenance for 70 years, about,
I'm
give
sure
or take.
he.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about.
In the after credits, or not after the ending, the
Yeah.
very ending.
Yeah.
It's like, it definitely would have rusted away by then, or broken.
Yeah.
I guarantee it would have never lasted that long.
I didn't even think about that. Do you want
I thought about that,
do you
that's
want
the
some
only thing I
spoilers,
could think
Brenton?
about.
Well,
It's not much of a spoiler. It's very
No.
like how you expect a kids movie to end, but if you
Oh, and the Hidden World
honestly-
was what, a 5-minute scene and nothing else? I thought they were gonna go in there or something, but
yeah.
They did for
or
5
everyone
minutes.
was going to,
The gang would be all there, after all.
but they visited it.
What's
and then
the
they're
deal
Like, no.
with the first one being How to Train Your Dragon, second one being How to Train Your Dragon 2, and the third one being How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, not 3? Why does
Wasn't the
Dream-
second one about a hidden world too? That's
Why
the
does
thing.
DreamWorks do this? They're all about hidden worlds. God damn it! We were
It's
talking.
the hidden
about
world
this.
didn't feel like anything in this movie. It
The
just felt
first
like a,
one, they're like, oh, all the dragons come from this nest, and they go to the nest, and they're like feeding a big dragon that commands them to attack the village and steal shit.
That's hot.
Then they kill it, and they're like, wow, cool, dragons are our friends now. And then they find another hidden world with more dragons and a big one that commands them all. But there's another big one that also commands them all, and they fight, and one dies, and the other one becomes the leader, and then Toothless kills the leader, and he's the one who commands them all. And
Yeah.
it ends exactly like how the first one ended, minus one dad. And then the third one's just, fucking same.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure. But yeah, it pulls like a Harry Potter ending. Like, it's what you expect. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
cuts ahead, however many years, shows.
Here we had the gay son who joined Slytherin.
Yeah. And so does Toothless has a couple gay sons.
Hermione was black all along.
No, she was in a wheelchair. Ron was black.
Nope.
Get your facts right.
No, Hermione. J.K. Rowling also supports Black Hermione.
Does she? Oh, well, that's good to know. I'll have to talk
And
to
in a
her.
wheelchair.
I've never brought this up. A lot of people think my mom's celebrity look-alike is J.K. Rowling, so my mom is J.K. Rowling and my dad is Dr. Disrespect.
What a weird power couple.
I know, very strange. And their son is fucking,
Nobody.
I know, from Kingdom Hearts.
I wish.
I do know Hurt.
Now,
Alright.
who I'll eat ice cream with now.
next topic, Alita. Very good.
We already talked about it. It's
Yeah,
very
come on, we already talked about it.
We have to go, but we haven't discussed it deeply.
It's the
Well, don't
second to,
discuss it too deeply.
it's the
'cause I wanna
second
go
to
see it.
best movie I've seen so far. It's good.
I'm trying to think what other movie.
Oh wait, third to best. I forgot Lego Movie 2.
I'd say
Uh,
I liked it more than Lego Movie. Wait, they're pretty close though.
Get out of here. Nah, it's okay. Whatever.
Just because
Number-
Lego Movie 2
number
had a
two
lot of
was,
parts that I thought were lame.
Number 2 was The Upside. It was a good time.
How dare you support that movie?
Oh yeah, because Bryan Cranston's not disabled. We talked about this actually in the first podcast.
Yeah,
But yeah, honestly was not expecting How to Train Your Dragon to be my least favorite movie I've seen this year so far.
yeah.
But, oh well, whatever.
Alright. Third topic, Happy Feet.
What about
Happy
it?
Feet's fucking weird.
Happy Feet is really weird.
It's really weird, but Devin, during it, multiple times, Devin kept being like, oh, I think this movie is actually really good. I'm gonna have to rewatch this without you guys.
No.
I think it's,
What is
I
the
think it's
main
a fine
theme of
movie.
Happy
It's
Feet?
like a 7 out of 10. It was one of my
It's-
favorite movies ever when I was younger.
I didn't like it as a
It's
kid.
so weird.
I changed my
I just
mind.
thought it was strange and depressing when I watched it as a kid.
And
I
it
just
still
wanna
is.
know the main theme of
And
Happy
it
Feet.
ends in a civil uprising. Because penguins can Because penguins danced to national TV.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's so weird.
Come on,
I
filthy
love
pig.
even the messages are weird. It's like the penguins are like sentient
Environmentalism.
because they can dance, but like
It's got like I said, it covers
only the
like,
penguins though.
it
No other
covers
creature.
like every topic. It covers like topics of
It does. It has way
religion,
too much stuff in
racism.
it. It's too much.
And guess what? The second one, from what I saw,
It covers racism even though it has like the Mexican stereotypes that are like super prevalent
The
and like awkward.
the second one has
Never
the
seen it. Don't talk about the second one. That's spoilers.
Yeah.
It doesn't. From what I remember, it has nothing in it. It's like not about anything.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, yeah, they
about,
covered everything they needed to talk about in the first movie.
I guess.
The orca was cute.
Oh yeah, that there was two of them.
The leopard seal, you can't forget him.
The leopard seal was also cute.
God, the Happy Feet was fucking weird.
Okay.
Were those humans at the
Okay,
end actually
alright.
CG or actual humans?
Oh, they were real. Everything else was CG, but all the humans were real.
Let me just drop the first sentence on the plot of Happy Feet 2 from Wikipedia.
Oh no. Wait, put it through Gazoogle.
An evil iceberg is plotting to destroy Antarctica.
What? Hold up. What? I don't remember. Did we watch the same movie?
That's
Oh,
Happy
wait.
Feet 2.
This is Happy Feet 2.
Oh. What?
Where Mumble's autistic son.
I
Eric.
don't recall the iceberg being sentient, but it's entirely possible it could have been.
It might have just been the people in Wikipedia doesn't care enough. It just calls it evil.
Cool as fuck feet 2 is the fuck.
Remember when we just like read random movie plots?
Yeah.
Gazoogle?
More like random movie scripts. A simpler
An
time.
evil iceberg is plotting to fuck with Antarctica. I've missed Gazoogle.
Do you
It
know
doesn't
what?
really-
I think it's about time in our current climate for literally for Happy Feet 3 about climate change.
Yeah, let's contact George Miller up.
I want
Where-
Happy Feet.
Where
we need Happy
Mumble
Feet
where
3 to be
Mumble's
about Trump.
Mumble's grandkid becomes the president of the
Penguins.
leftist, goes like left wing and has to demolish Trump. Has to disassemble him and breaks down the wall.
I'm calling up my boy George Miller right now.
We need Happy Feet 3 because we watched Happy Feet 1 after Halo 1.
Then
We're watching-
Happy Feet 4 could be after society collapse in a desert with
We're watching Happy
like
Feet 2
makeshift
after
cars
Halo
and
2.
stuff, and they race through the desert.
That'd be pretty good. And then it turns out they were the same universe, Mad Max and Happy Feet.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Mad Max, but with random penguins.
But no,
Just
there's like a
pets.
crossover, and Max like becomes friends with Mumble and.
So
Right.
they're both autistic.
Oh, and Mumble has to mumble rap in the third one.
They're like, Mumble, you can sing.
Mumble, you
like-
can rap.
You can sing, and they're like, well, I don't know if I'd call that singing. And then he's the one who did the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. Okay,
Okay.
are we good? Speaking of animated movies, Trenton, what? I don't. Is this real?
Okay.
Is this Sonic real?
According to my sources, probably, and then there was a link, and
Don't tell
Oh,
me your
God.
sources are Kotaku,
no.
because Kotaku literally has.
No,
one
it's
called,
Jim
"This
fucking
is
Sturm."
No,
probably the movie version. His eye doesn't match up with how his eye looked in the.
It doesn't look real. I don't think they'd put something that bad on screen.
Yeah, but you follow this link, and page doesn't get found. They deleted the page after it got posted on the internet.
It does. It looks too bad. They shouldn't even put yeah, that doesn't look real.
I
do-
hope deep down it is real, though.
That's
He
definitely
doesn't.
not real.
He doesn't have the one big eyeball with two pupils.
Yeah, he needs a one. See, that used
Also,
to be.
his hands are fur. They're supposed to be gloves, you fucking idiots.
Oh my God, they're gonna fucking Christian's gonna pepper spray some people.
But deep down, I want this to be real because it looks so bad.
It looks terrible.
I want the
They
Sonic
shouldn't
movie to
even
be a
like
shit
put
show.
fur on him. They should just make him like the cartoon, except like composited into the real world. Not even try to be real.
They should have just made him an actual hedgehog, but blue.
What's an example of something where it's like just like the game, like model practically in just real life? Has anything done that? Where they don't try, but
Oh.
because they don't try, it looks fine.
I don't think so. In
It has
real
to be-
life?
What?
Haha, yeah.
In real life or animated?
Because isn't it real? Yeah, it's live action.
I don't know. I think Detective Pikachu looks good. Not that, and they changed the model for that.
Oh yeah, Pikachu looks fuckable in it.
I don't think it's possible to make Sonic look good while being realistic. Sonic's just too weird. Unless they can prove us wrong, but they haven't yet.
I mean, I saw the legs in that picture.
I don't think you can make
poster.
Sonic's legs look realistic and not weird. I don't think it's possible.
They really should have just made him an actual hedgehog.
Oh, that'd be good.
I mean,
That's
what
what
if
it
the movie
looks
is just
like.
about? What if the movie is just like a dog's journey, except instead of a pet dog, it's a pet hedgehog?
I wish. But the Sonic movie's gonna be great. I mean, Jim Carrey as Dr.
See,
Eggman.
there's a reason why they made him an outline and they didn't show him in the preview.
The Golden Globes were fucking awful from what I saw, but the best part was when Jim Carrey was sitting in with like.
Jim Carrey? I don't know. I thought he died.
I
No,
can't remember what he was doing. He was
too busy
sitting with
playing
like
Robotnik to die.
he was sitting with like the movie actors or something, and they were like, "You haven't been in a movie," and he was like, "No, I'm in a TV show." And they're like, "Well, no, you have to sit in the far back if you're in a TV show thing." And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna be in a movie. I'm in Sonic the Hedgehog." And he's
Did
like,
they kick him out?
I'll be back here next year." And the host said, like, "Yeah, I'm sure that'll win a lot of nominations."
It's gonna win.
was
It's gonna
pretty
win
funny.
Best Picture. I better win Best Picture.
Best Picture, I'm sure won't be nominated, but Black Panther was nominated, so
Yeah.
Anything's fair game. As long
Anything's
as you have
possible.
a black cast, you're fair game.
I mean,
Sonic looks pretty black to me.
that's like a
Meadow's
dark
black.
enough shade. There we go.
They
The
could
black
just
woman.
say he's black under the fur.
Yeah. I mean, is he gonna be voiced by Jaleel White, a black man? Oh, wait,
No, he's voiced
not.
by Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz. Did you see whatever his name is, Oscar Isaac, the guy who plays Poe Dameron in the new Star Wars movies?
Yeah, he wants to be that
Snake.
Metal Gear boy.
He wants to be Snake, and everyone's like, yes! And the director, because apparently this is confirmed. I didn't think this was confirmed.
No,
but
I knew that people have been talking about it for a while, and that's about it.
who's the director?
I don't know.
Don't even know.
I didn't know it had I didn't know there was a guy that wanted to work on it, but
Well, apparently the director, whoever that is, was like, I'll consider it. That'd be okay.
I think there's
don't
been
know.
like scripts written.
Wait, we could talk about Halo Combat Evolved since we finished our.
We can't though, because Devin's not here.
Yeah.
Where's Devin?
And that might be. He said he's busy.
Oh,
And that might be its own separate retrospective video / podcast I'm planning on doing.
Alright, so the guy that's directing Metal Gear is Jordan Volk Roberts.
Well, we
He-
can do a little section on Combat Evolved,
he
right?
directed Kong Skull Island.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Don't
I
let Zach say that. Don't let Zach say
Didn't
that.
like a weird monster eat people in that movie? That's all I know about
No,
it.
a big pole monster stepped on people though and impaled them. That was pretty good.
I remember
liked
seeing
it.
concept art of it and it looked pretty dope.
It was good. I liked it a lot. It was very like simple.
It was like repurposed World War II stuff. It looked cool.
It was very simple and by the numbers, but it was
Pretty
a
cool
good,
aesthetic.
good time.
I need to play Metal Gear Solid 3 still.
Haha, yeah, you do. Get on that, bucko.
Maybe someday.
The only thing I found kind of weird about Alita's aesthetic is that for some reason all of the cyborg people, every single one of them decided to have a fleshy human face. When I feel like a lot of them would just have like a regular, like, just all robot.
No, they want to look pretty.
I don't know, it'd be cool if some of them were just straight up robots with a human brain. And they didn't have to have like a
immediately
face.
afterwards, I watched the original anime, and I don't think everyone had. I think most of the cyborg had they had a human face, but a couple of them didn't. So
Yeah, I feel like there'd be a few that were like, what's the point of a human face? We don't need it. Also, with their level of technology, couldn't they just like fly up to the city?
they're not. No, they're not. They're not supposed to. It's like illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
I
a legal
guess.
battle.
And I can't
angel.
remember if they had said it in the movie or not, but in the show, the main boy, the guy who dies at the end, he says he has a brother who built an airship and was flying up there, and he got like shot down and killed.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Because
Yeah,
they never mentioned it in the movie, and I was kind of thinking it the whole time. It's like, I'm sure they could just have like
yeah,
a
that was kind of
jetpack.
silly. I don't know what he was thinking when he was climbing
But
up there.
if they explained that, like, oh, they have point defense guns, they'll pew pew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have defense stuff. They had the rings for climbing.
Also, I found it very unlikely that a crashed, like, super high-tech ship. They kind of tried to explain it, but I still find it very unlikely that that thing wouldn't be, like, completely salvaged.
Yeah, that was kind of
When
dumb.
like 200 years, it's like that thing would have been gone within a few months after the war.
Yeah,
As soon as people knew where it was, it would have been gone.
yeah.
Also, Alita, I don't know if it's actually like this, but if she was supposed to be like buried there for 200 years, I also find that super unlikely. I don't know if it's just like I feel like she would have been found pretty quickly.
Well, I'm trying to think.
These are all just like, you know, nitpicks, but
She
just
came
things that stood out.
from. She came from the top place. 'Cause that's what
Unless she wasn't there for 200 years and
I
she
don't
was
think
there
she-
recently,
yeah, I think she was there recently 'cause she got dumped from the top place, but
that would make more sense.
200 years ago she was trying to destroy the top place. So
Yeah, so it's like, what was she doing up there?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out more in the squeal.
I do like how they keep the top place like mysterious though, and like you have no idea what goes on there.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. All right, Trenton can't speak about any of this because he didn't.
It basically, I want there to be a sequel. There probably won't be one because money, but
Why money? It made it back. It's doing very well.
I think it has. I forget who said it.
Surprisingly well.
Somebody said it needs to make like 600 million to get a sequel or something around there.
I feel like James Cameron will find a way to take busy time out of
Unless
his
James
Avatar
Cameron wants
schedule.
to, he could probably fund it easily anyway.
Yeah.
All I saw was they had plans for it, and it seems like they obviously had plans for it.
Yeah,
based
'cause
on
the only
how
thing I
it
know
ends.
about it is sequel baits.
The movie would definitely be worse if it didn't have a sequel, just because it does sequel bait.
Yeah.
But like, if you sequel bait, but you get a good sequel, then it's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely not gonna get a sequel at this rate,
I'm
unless
just surprised.
James
I feel
Cameron,
like James Cameron.
unless James Cameron funds it.
I'm just surprised
other
it's doing
stuff.
as well as it is. And yeah, I mean, that one guy, the main antagonist at the end, he doesn't say anything for the entire movie. He just controls by speaking through that other guy, and he's like a really famous, high-paid actor.
Was that the Watchmen TV show?
Yeah. Sure, that came out the other day. I forgot I wanted to watch it. Ignore me.
What is it exactly?
It's a sequel to the comics, but it's not the actual official sequel to the comics of Doomsday Clock. But it takes place
Maybe it's
after
better
the events
than
of the
Doomsday Clock?
comics. And it probably won't be that good.
I didn't even like find the Watchmen universe that interesting.
It's just our universe with
Yeah, I felt like Watchmen was more like a standalone story, and it shouldn't really be anything more than
Yeah.
No, it absolutely shouldn't. And there's like there's even like prequel stuff. Like you'd
And
think
most
that
of the
one
prequel
hurt.
stuff isn't very good.
Yeah, some of that's
The one
not
I've
good.
read is not good.
Like, why Watchmen? I don't know. Like, Watchmen feels like the exact opposite thing you should be wanting to make a comic book thing about, because Watchmen is like, the whole point is that comic book heroes are bad. Kind of. And it's like, oh, let's make a comic book hero story in the Watchmen universe, when that's not really...
And then they keep doing it, and before Watchmen, and the Ozymandias one was just retelling everything we already knew about his backstory. Nothing new to it.
Yeah.
Bad good art, but it was the same thing we already know. And then
Yeah.
Doomsday Clock just sounds dumb.
Yeah, it sounds very dumb. People say it's good somehow, but it sounds very dumb.
Just for the fact that they're crossing over with like Superman and Batman.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, as soon as like it's left, I like how ambiguous the ending is of
Yeah.
Watchmen, where you don't know. Like obviously his journal's gonna get discovered, but you don't know if they're gonna take it seriously or
Oh,
not.
I'm assuming they like Was the sequel like, hey, this ambiguous, mysterious ending, and let's just like,
Just they just
not.
read it from what I saw. Like immediately, the sequel begins with like everyone knowing about what Ozzy's planning and stuff because they all like believed it immediately, even though it was from a
Crazy guy.
person everyone thought was insane, and the people who found it would have been publishing it were like were
It'd be
also
like
viewed as
all of the
insane.
public instantly believing something Alex Jones said.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they remind me of, an Alex Jones thing. And I don't know if you read all the long text things in between every chapter.
Yeah,
But
I read a little bit about it, and it was pretty much just like.
yeah, there's one written by them, and it sounds exactly like Alex Jones stuff, and it's really
So
funny.
it'd be like, cause I watched the Joe Rogan Alex Jones thing, and oh god, I've never actually listened to him like speak about something, but he is insane.
Yeah,
He is like,
I still haven't listened to too much about him. Just the memes.
he basically believes that like, if you're a globalist, you're trying to like destroy the human race, and you're an alien. Like he unironically believes in like, he thinks that like CRISPR technology and like pretty much anything to do with like scientists like studying like DNA and shit, he believes that all of them are like aliens.
So he's not an actor.
He might just be playing it up, but he's not a very smart guy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Basically anything that's remote, like slightly complicated, he just believes is aliens.
Guys, I'm also changing my opinion on Doomsday Clock. It's great because Donald Trump is the president in the DC universe. So, in the DC half of the story, so pretty good.
When you said that, I'm just imagining like Donald Trump as president in the DC universe. I'm thinking like, what is Hillary president in the Marvel universe?
I win.
I can just imagine a sci-fi universe just making Hillary president.
Wait, wasn't Doomsday Clock made before he was
No,
president?
it started in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Still going on. November 2017 was the first issue.
I always liked how the Watchmen universe, it's like, oh, it's so weird and wacky, and it's just literally our universe except with airships and barely anything different.
Watchmen?
It's
A
just
guy
like
that can destroy you
the
with
weird
his mind.
thing that makes the universe unique is that there's airships.
And like
And the guy that can destroy you with a thought.
Yeah, you don't
Think about it.
ignoring that, just like
I
airships.
can't even remember in the comic. It was in the movie for sure. Is there the scene where he's just a really big guy walking around Vietnam shooting
Yeah.
people?
Oh, that's a good scene.
I don't remember
think
that in the comic.
I think it's like one panel in the comic.
Yeah.
You see his dick a couple times.
I mean, everything was one panel in the comic. The whole where they're rescuing Rorschach was like.
Or one like drawing, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
people
what-
criticize that in the movie because like they're actually like good at fighting, and it seems like they have like super strength and superpowers when.
Yeah,
they
but I feel
go
like they needed to do that for the movie to make the movie.
exciting.
Movie. I like the movie. The movie's good. I don't care what anyone says. It's not as good as the book, but
No, it's all right, but it's not. It's as good of an adaptation.
it will be
as
better
could
than
probably get.
the HBO series probably.
Wouldn't they just get shot like with a bullet? Like if somebody became a superhero, wouldn't that be like the first thing that would happen to them is they just get shot? How are any of them alive? That's what I think.
Because they're, I don't know.
I mean, most of the Minutemen are dead.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of them are dead, but
One of them we get to see him get his head beat in. The
oh,
old
that
boy.
was.
It was sad. Sad times. Ah, Watchmen's good. I want to
It's
read
I'm gonna
it, but I
reread
just
it
read it.
when I
It's
go on my
okay.
boy this weekend. The plane.
Reread it on the plane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Chloe, it's a 2-hour plane ride, but still, it's
How long
good.
are you gonna be?
What?
How long are you gonna be gone?
Oh, I'm coming back like Tuesday.
Oh, okay. You've been traveling a lot. You're a traveling boy.
Yeah, well, when family stuff was going on, you travel a lot.
I suppose. Speaking of Watchmen, real quick, we
Who
are.
watches them?
It's funny we're talking about this because the day after tomorrow is
Hey, I saw that movie.
the day the podcast is coming up. It will be exactly 10 years since Watchmen was released in U.S. How
You
about
don't see that, but I just dabbed.
March 6th. Pretty neat. What a coincidence.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get a sponsor really quick for a restaurant in Iowa
You
called
gotta make
Bubba's
this
Q.
thumbnail yellow and black.
Bubba's Q. Sponsor me, okay, Bubba?
Bubba's
I'm
Q.
a Bubba. You're Bubba. You're the best barbecue place I had. Sponsor me, Bubba.
He looks like Total Biscuit and that guy from.
Rich
Are you
Evans.
gonna get a job there, Trent?
Oh, I would if I lived in Ottawa or Ottoman or whatever the town was called, Iowa.
Why?
It was
When I
Iowa?
saw it, I thought it was just like a fan art of like Rich Evans. When I saw that, I'm like, why is Rich Evans? It's like, what's this fan art of Rich Evans? It's literally Rich Evans.
It was fucking delicious though. Jesus Christ.
Was it?
I had the Mac Daddy nachos and it was nachos.
You should
nacho
tweet that
cheese.
at Rich Evans, actually.
I will.
Is But the question is, did Guy Fieri go there?
I don't know, but the website is bestbarbecuemidwest.com, and I would
Best
like to say it's up there.
Well, let's
No,
go.
the Mac
Let's
Daddy.
take a trip.
Mac-
It's in Iowa, you said?
Yeah, Southern Iowa.
So what, did you drive or something?
Yeah, we drove down to Missouri.
Stop there? Isn't there some
Yeah,
kind of like
correct.
gaming expo in Iowa we can like
Doubt it.
go
It's
to?
not- it's
I've
fucking-
never even
it's
heard of
fucking
Iowa
Iowa.
before now.
But the
Iowa's
Mac
right,
Daddy nachos.
I don't think Iowa has
came-
anything.
Iowa's right below us, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was there for like
I was there for
a
like
few
total
hours,
of, like,
probably
16
driving
hours.
through it to more interesting states.
I've never been there.
Yeah, Ottawa, Iowa is Mac Daddy nachos. Get them with a hot while you're down there.
Nachos.
With nachos, with nacho cheese, some smoked beef brisket, bacon, and macaroni and cheese with barbecue sauce.
I would say our state is
$10.
pretty cool compared to most states, just because we have at least one thing.
Pretty cool, as in cold.
Yeah.
No, Scott Pilgrim dab.
Like when I think of a lot of states, it's like they don't have anything of interest. Most states don't.
They also give you
Like,
a lot
we have
for
the
your
Mall
money.
of America at least. That's something.
We got a couple things. We got what, Mall of America, 3M, fucking
Great Lakes, I guess, are kind of
Great
neat.
Lakes, Forests, Game Informer,
Wolves.
Wolves, fucking I don't know, Fargo.
No, that's North
Fargo.
Dakota.
Accents.
Even though I don't know the accents at all, and people say it's because you're used to them, but
I mean, that's what
I
it
feel like-
is.
I feel like no one does them like people say. I've met one guy who I was like, oh yeah, he's got that stereotypical Minnesota accent. That's
Oh,
it.
when I talked to people a lot, like on Xbox, they'd all say like, "Oh, you have, what's your accent?" I'm like, "Minnesota." They're like, "Oh yeah."
They're like, oh yeah, you betcha. Fuck me.
God, Bubba's fucking cute. Bubba, sponsor us.
But yeah, nobody thinks they have an accent, unless you're smart and you know that everyone has an accent. You just don't know it, because it's not an accent if you're used to it.
Yes.
But yes, everyone has an accent.
Alright.
According to Wikipedia, Ottawa is the video game capital of the world.
Ottawa?
Yeah, Ottawa, Iowa. Because it's the home of twin galaxies.
Twin Galaxy. That sounds familiar. What is that?
Reading Wikipedia. It is a organization and social media / social network platform, and it's the official supplier of world records.
Wait, didn't we have Prince from Minnesota?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
we had
alright.
him too. We have a few people.
Too bad he fucking died. What a
Yeah,
loser.
people do that.
Owl
You can
City
look
has a
up what
song
is any state
referencing
known
it.
for. We also have the State Fair, which is the second biggest in the country.
Oh yeah.
A lot of things. Yeah, Minnesota's known for more than others.
What's Iowa have? Nothing.
Corn and Bubba's Q. and that's
Chicago,
it.
one of the biggest cities,
Iowa does not have Chicago.
doesn't it?
No, that's Michigan.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Chicago is not in Iowa.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Wait, did I
not.
say Iowa? Sorry, I meant Illinois. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's not fucking. We were both wrong though. You-
I was closer at least.
I mean, it is in Halo lore. In Halo lore, Chicago like takes over like multiple states because it gets so large.
Jesus. That just sucks.
So you're kind of right.
When are we going to Chicago?
Never.
I'll have to go visit the Halo thing.
The band. I'm going to the Science Museum in.
Oh yeah. for
Oh
that
yeah, the
gaming
Science
thing.
Museum. I've seen a few pictures of it just randomly on Reddit.
Have you not been there?
I've been there.
I've
not in a
been
long
there,
time.
but that's something that people.
Yeah, they have
seem to
that game event thing.
know.
Whatever.
That's a pretty big thing.
I haven't been there in forever. I'm going there soon. Gonna
Yeah,
go.
they have the game changes.
I don't know if
Which
that's
which seems
like.
alright.
Did you go there?
No, my mom
I
told me
used
about
to.
it.
I used to go there at least like once a year.
We went to the Game Changers without you.
No, she just saw it on Facebook.
And yeah, same Jake. I used to go like every other year.
I think that might be an almost like country or like national thing. I don't know if
Is
it's
it?
better. It might, like I've seen it mentioned on the internet on Reddit multiple
The
times.
Science Museum in Minnesota.
I wouldn't mind going to
Yeah.
the Science Museum in Minnesota. I haven't been there in a long time.
It's definitely the coolest
Let's plan
museum
it,
I
guys.
know of. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
it's
if it's like
definitely the coolest I've been to.
Yeah, if we go before May 5th, we can go and check out the Game Changers exhibit, which kind of seems alright.
what's
I'm
it
going on a
about.
couple.
A
I'm
bunch of
going on a
different
couple.
important games throughout history.
Like
they show.
what?
They show
Halo
a lot.
3?
They show
Halo
a lot of
1
War-
through
No.
3?
I
I didn't
wish.
see any Halo stuff, but they show a lot of World of Warcraft in the.
There was Warcraft 3 there. There's on the list. Let me find
What about
that.
Warcraft 5?
See, the thing about it is it's kind of intended for like children.
Yeah, but I think it'll still be there.
What, the Science Museum? No, it's not.
No,
Wait,
Game
no.
Changers has some rated M games like Brutal Legend.
And wow,
Dance
Brutal
Central
Legend
3.
is there. I haven't watched the newest Jablinski video yet.
Yeah, so these are some important games throughout history. We got some arcades. We got Asteroids, which Centipede, Defender, Dong,
Dong.
Wither Action, GG, Gunfight, Missile Command, Pac-Man. No one cares about arcade games. And then some actual game changers. We got fucking Dance Central 3, Diablo 3,
Oh yeah, that one was a
Epic
game.
Mickey. These are some
Yep.
game changers.
Diablo 3 was a game changer.
Fable 3.
Fable 3? Why Fable 3? Wasn't that like the one that flopped really hard because it
Yeah.
didn't do anything
Oh,
interesting?
They have Lego Star Wars 3. The
Why?
Clone Wars.
Why 3?
They also have 2. They also have 2.
That's not. Those aren't even
They're like
game
the opposite-
changers.
They're like spiting Valve.
Wait, what are? What do you mean game changers?
Important games throughout
It should
history.
be like Wolfenstein,
No, there's like no first-person shooters.
StarCraft.
Oh, they have Warcraft 3. They don't have any Mario games.
It should be like Wolfenstein, StarCraft, Combat Evolved,
Half-Life.
Half-Life 2, Portal,
I'm
Portal
sure it's whatever they were able to get their hands
2,
on.
Counter-Strike Go.
Oh, guys, I do got a game changer right here that you
Do
can
they have
all
like
agree.
a LAN? Do they have a LAN set up at
I don't know.
least? That'd be all right.
But guys, I do have a game changer that we can all agree. Sonic Forces.
LAN party in the Minnesota History Museum. That'd be
Nice.
pretty.
Sonic Forces is the most important game in recent memory.
Yes, very important.
Why is Sonic? Wait, what? What? That sounds awful. This is why I don't go there.
Devin and I had a giggle when my mom told me about this because we looked it up, and like they're missing so many actually important games.
Like I
They
said,
have
I'm
Lego Star
sure
Wars
it's
3.
a museum,
Yeah.
so they're not just gonna have boards talking about some games. They want to actually show stuff, and I'm sure they were limited to what they could get their hands on.
It's probably what they could afford.
Yeah.
I don't think would they actually have. I don't know.
They have Warcraft 3.
I feel
so-
like most games would just let them show footage.
Yeah, but you can actually go down and play these.
Oh.
It's the thing. It's included in your museum
Oh,
ticket.
what? We can play Sonic Forces? Okay, I have to go.
For free?
No. Jake, we have to go and nay on some little boys playing Warcraft 3.
Oh, we have to destroy them.
We have to destroy some kids in Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne Dota mode.
Well, I'm going in a couple weeks, so I'll let you know how it is, even though you guys don't trust my opinions on most
I mean,
things.
no, they
Yeah.
have some indie games like Minecraft.
I trust your opinions.
Minecraft's a game changer.
Not on topic number 4, though.
And if it's as rad as can be, we can do that, but we can do that instead of them all, or both. Or,
I mean,
don't know.
I haven't been to the science museum in a long
It
time.
reminds me of my grandma, so
Wait,
it means I don't like it.
It reminds you of your grandma.
Because my grandma used to take me a bunch.
Was she a science museum?
Oh, we can go watch Cuba at the
Cube?
theater.
The scary
I
movie?
wish, but no, it's Cuba.
Oh, Cube.
Why would you want to watch something about Cuba?
No.
I'd rather watch about cubes, aka Minecraft. Okay.
I agree.
What's next?
Number 5, Garfield 9 Lives.
Garfield 9 Lives was fucking incredible.
Like the 5-minute sci-fi was a masterpiece.
Except for the section that was like a random animation that they repurposed to be Garfield.
Which one?
The one that was like the only way it would be Garfield is because they say it is. And
That
I
was
mean,
not. That wasn't just one section. That was Life 3. If you're talking about the ones that are different animation style, and Garfield's not even an orange cat in them, that was 3, 4, 6, 7.
Oh, wait, there's that many?
Yeah, it's 9
There's
lives.
9 of them.
One was Cave Cat, which was done in the traditional Garfield style. 2 is the Egypt one, which also was. 3 is the Garden one, where he was. Oh, he was an orange cat actually. He just didn't have his stripes. That was the one with the
Yeah, but
balloon
he's still an orange cat that resembled Garfield.
clown guy. I figured that's the one you're talking about. 4 was the piano one, where he's a white cat. No, fuck. It was the one where he's a blue cat, and they like. There's the jester who wants to kill the guy.
God, it was.
They play the song. The 6th one is the one where he's a white cat.
How does it compare to 9 though? Because the movie 9 and then Garfield's 9 Lives are like, they might as well be part of the same trilogy at this point.
How does Magnificent 7 and a Hateful 8 and a 9 mix with the Furious 5 and the Ridiculous 6?
It's because 7, 8, 9.
No, because we watched 9 after playing like the first part of Halo Combat Evolved, and then we watched Garfield's 9 Lives after the second. God, this is all right. What other movie has 9 in it that we can watch after playing Halo 2?
What are you talking about? We're watching Happy Feet 2 after Halo
Yeah, but
2?
that's only after we finish Halo 2.
Yeah,
And then we're
that's
not playing Halo 3 until Happy Feet 3 comes out?
oh, no, that's Surf's Up.
No, that was Halo 4.
Oh, well then
March of the Penguins was Halo 3, but I don't feel like
Alright.
watching that 'cause
that's
just-
that's an unironically good movie though.
I can't remember. I was bored when I was younger.
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
I was a fucking child.
I loved watching documentaries as a kid. They're like my favorite thing to watch.
Movies with 9 in the title.
Is that a weird thing, or did you guys
What?
did you watch like a bunch of documentaries as a kid?
No. I just got too bored.
I watched a couple.
I used to watch them like
My
weekly.
favorite is still Indie Game the movie. I've seen like 6 times.
I watched that once and it was pretty good, and I haven't watched it again.
Really good. I like it a lot.
I used to watch like random like science and history documentaries like all the time. They're one of my
Wow,
favorites.
what a fucking nerd, am I right?
I was a nerd. I was an actual nerd.
What the fucking...
I mean, I watched a lot in school, but I usually fell asleep.
Whoa, you can't fall asleep in school.
The only good
My
ones
favorite-
were
The best one was Nova on PBS. That was fucking dope.
Nova. Is that the one with Black Science Man?
No, that's the StarCraft
It-
character.
It might be now, but it wasn't then. Or maybe.
Might be now, but it wasn't then.
I think they made like a YouTube series, which is kind of lame. But it used to be like a regular TV show. But after as a TV show, it became into this popular YouTuber, and they changed it to We're Hacks or Nova.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
The natural evolution of things.
When's Titans coming out? I'm excited for that.
What?
Oh, is that wait?
fuck
What is
Batman.
that?
Fuck Batman.
Oh,
think that's already
yeah,
out.
It's already out. It
Oh,
has an 80%
shit.
on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Season
Oh,
1's
shit,
already
let's
done.
Watch it. Let's watch Fuck Batman, guys. Come on. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, it
I didn't
has.
even know that
It's
came
probably
out.
too good to be entertaining enough to watch it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
it has
not
nothing
so
but
bad.
good reviews from what I saw. So
Lame. How about The Witcher and how it's gonna start with
I don't care at all.
Witcher.
Geraldo good, EA bad. That better be the plot of the show.
where does that come from?
Reddit.
Reddit.
I've never.
It's a
Or
meme.
gaming just.
It's a-
circle
it's
jerks
a
about
meme how- For like 2 years, everybody talked about how The Witcher was great on Reddit, pretty much, and
Oh.
how EA was bad, and it evolved into Geraldo good, EA bad.
Oh.
Yeah, just
I
check
thought
out
it
our
was some
gaming.
weird connection. I was like, what does CD Projekt Red even have to do with EA?
No, it's
It's a meme.
Okay. It's like
It's
or-
a-
it's like
it's a-
Orange Man bad.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same exact thing. It's the same meme, almost. Or like, yeah.
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 Yeah, but yeah, no. Witcher's gonna start with like it's gonna say Netflix presents on a black
Probably gonna
screen.
start with a sex scene. Let's be real.
The letters are gonna fade away, and then it's gonna like be a panning shot up. It's gonna be black, pans up a hill very slowly, shows a village, and the first thing you're gonna hear is.
And then we
And then
reveal
a
that
sex
man is EA himself.
and then it'll be a sex scene. That opening
That's the
loogie.
entire first episode.
That's our
Oh,
first
so is-
episode.
That's the entire first season.
God.
Geraldo kills EA
If
at
this
one
was
point.
like 2 years ago, I could recite the random NPC dialogue from my head. I've forgotten it by now, but like, they're just like outside of the city that the Baron ran. They
Yeah.
used to be the city I'd always fast travel to get everywhere, just because I think it was like the fastest to like fast travel to it
Mhm.
and be close to it. And there's like 2 NPCs, and every time I ran by them which was probably like 100 times at that point, they would say the exact same lines every time.
God.
And I forget what it was about. It was about when you previously like beat up a bunch of people in a bar fight.
Why is
Then
it
it's
so?
like canonically like a week later they're still talking about what happened last night.
Why
a
is it
week ago.
so hard to program better?
Didn't Rockstar? Yeah, you mentioned Rockstar actually did.
They did with Red Dead.
It's not hard. It just takes a little extra effort.
Well,
You just need to
Rockstar
do a
went
few
way
more.
fucking overboard with it, with a unique voice actor for every NPC and tons of unique dialogue. All they need is like more than 2 voice actors
All they need is just Todd Howard.
and like literally no
I
more
think
than
it's because the game was actually relatively low budget.
Witcher.
Yeah,
Really?
Well, I mean, yeah, CD Projekt Red,
relatively.
it's kind of small, I think.
Because compared to most RPGs. At least that's what I've heard from Reddit, which I don't know if I can
Yeah,
trust
Witcher
them.
3 costed about $81 million to make.
That's pretty.
What does other like AAA RPGs get usually?
I don't know.
Skyrim.
I wouldn't compare Skyrim.
No, probably not, but
Not Skyrim. Skyrim's a bit too
no.
old.
What's a big RPG that just came out?
Maybe like I know. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Anthem.
Anthem.
That doesn't. You think that had a budget? Come on.
True.
Mass Effect Andromeda was 100 million, according to Wikipedia.
Okay, so it was definitely AAA, but not. Sorry, AAA.
Yeah, thank you.
AAA.
But it was, yeah.
Well, oh god, what was Anthem?
I don't know if it's been confirmed yet.
I'm afraid to look.
I don't think you can really hide your budget. I think that's kind of. I think sometimes it's like public, because you can look at the company's like stuff.
Well, I couldn't find that on Wikipedia. In a quick
Oh,
scan.
it doesn't exist then, I bet.
Truly doesn't exist.
Alright, Forbes? Forbes, you gonna tell me?
Forbes. I just found out recently Forbes is about like everything.
Yeah, no, there's no budget revealed yet. I'm gonna guess like the Anthem had a budget of like $5. From what I've seen.
They just didn't like to think they just released it.
I mean, it's
soon.
been breaking PS4s, so
Has it? Nice.
yes.
Oh, I read that article and I thought it was just crashing. Was it actually bricking them?
I haven't actually. One of my YouTubers just uploaded a video, I think.
I forgot who it was, but I saw that video.
I think someone. I saw Linus did a video on it on one of his side channels. It was my recommended.
All right, Linus does side channels.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crashing PS4s. I hope it bricks them.
I doubt it was bricking. Like I don't think games can do that.
I think Mighty Number 9 was bricking Wii U's when it came out.
Well, yeah, it had to make them feel like an anime fan on prom night, after all.
With a broken Wii U.
According to Reddit users of Mad Titan Gauntlet, my PS4 has almost been completely bricked to the point of not even turning on because of Anthem.
How?
I don't know.
How did they manage that?
Tell him to elaborate.
I would say it's probably just coincidence that his PS4 is just dying somehow.
But at the same time, it's Anthem.
I mean, it is Anthem. Alright, I have a good one. Let's recommended YouTube videos. What happened to the glory days of Xbox Live? Everybody switched to PC, that's why. And Xbox fucking sucks. They switched to PC or PS4, that's why.
Did they?
I don't think anybody I know that used to play Xbox Live or Xbox 360, I don't think any of them play Xbox One.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know many people who played it. Everyone I know who played Xbox 360, I feel like, yeah, they're either PC now, like you and Zach, or they just don't play video games. Like, I assume, BM Razors and stuff. Considering he hasn't logged onto Steam in 50 years. Uh-oh.
What
You
does
good, Zach?
Xbox
What?
Live Glory Days even mean?
Did I
I
lose you
don't know.
guys?
No.
That is a stupid clickbait video.
You're still here, Mr. Riley.
Okay, good.
It's probably also because
Xbox Glory Days probably wasn't Xbox the leader in the last, in like sales.
no,
and
it's the Glory Days of Xbox Live specifically. It says what happened to them. I guess what happened is Xbox sucks. Everybody left. There isn't any good games on it.
All the good games are on PC.
Forza's apparently good, but that's on PC.
Yeah, if a game is on console and PC, there's no reason to play it on console unless it's the Switch.
Or
Yeah.
Or they didn't try with the PC port, like Arkham Knight.
No, they
Yeah,
fixed
but
that.
that's the exception, not the whatever that quote goes.
God, the Switch is 2 years old, guys.
I know, it's good. It's like my favorite
System?
system next
Yeah,
to
It's the only good console.
It is
next.
the best.
It's the only good modern. I like my PS4, but if it was possible for those games to be on the Switch, did you guys know? I think you do, Trenton, because you watched Scott the Woz. Did you watch his newest video?
Yeah, I watched it on the car ride home.
I didn't know this, that in Japan they stream high, like,
Yeah, I read about that.
I
back
did
when
not know
Resident
that. They
Evil 4 or 7
stream
did it.
like Resident Evil 7 and Assassin's Creed games that couldn't possibly run on the Switch. They like make you be online, they just stream it from better hardware and you play through it.
Yeah, I didn't know they did it with Odyssey, but I knew they did that with 7.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Also, I like how
Well,
Nintendo.
PlayStation's been doing that forever.
Yeah, but it's a bad service because it doesn't actually work most of the time.
And it's not for things better that can't run on a PlayStation. It's for things like from old systems.
And no, they also have it from on systems as well.
They have what?
Well,
You can also get
I think the
PS4
whole
games to stream.
point of that
No, I'm
system.
saying PlayStation streaming game thing is just for like PS3
Yeah.
games and PS2 games. It's not for like PC games or stuff
No.
that couldn't run on a PS4.
Yeah.
I know they definitely have like other systems where that's the whole point, and that's kind of where the whole idea concept started. Was having like the hardware somewhere else. And there's a lot of people that try to do it, but it never works because obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons.
Well, my biggest problem with the Switch is that they're releasing way too many games on the Switch every week.
The current internet infrastructure isn't good enough to handle it. In most places.
Switch Online isn't good,
I mean, for $20, it's not bad.
but it lags, doesn't it?
I mean, you can get Tetris 99, so
Yeah, but Smash Bros. Lags. I have considered getting online just for
Tetris
Tetris
99 is
99,
pretty fucking good.
but I'm gonna wait until either Smash gets fixed and I want to play Smash Online, or if I ever get Splatoon 2 before I pay for online.
Alright, can we talk about now that we're really deep and nobody's gonna be this far, we can talk about topic number 4.
What's that? I thought
Didn't you look at the topics? I
Yeah.
sent them.
Why are we talking about lollies?
Because this
Because
is
the
intervention,
lolly
Riley.
ban that I
Riley.
don't know anything about, but that
Riley,
you
this is
mentioned.
intervention. You're a pedophile.
What lolly ban?
I'm not sure. Wasn't they did it from Twitter and weren't they gonna do it in the UK?
God, I hope so.
But I don't know anything about it. I just saw it mentioned somewhere.
I don't know anything about it either.
I found a video called Lolly Ban. Are you kidding me? So
Lolly ban?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? I just saw it after the first thing when I googled lolly ban.
I thought they didn't you mention they banned lollies from Twitter?
I hope so. The UN wants to ban lolly and Shota and underage ...
Thanks.
Google's not telling me the rest of the title, so I have to click on it. And underage drawings and cartoons. God, I hope so.
Good.
Fucking
Make it illegal.
pedophiles.
Arrest them.
Even though,
While you're at it, make furries illegal too.
yeah,
Drug cartels are out. Lolly cartels are in.
100%. What the fuck was I gonna say? There's a guy that looks like Jacksepticeye looking worried while his crying lolly is being Thanos snapped away.
Good.
It says lollies are going away because they are illegal. But
It's
are
a
they?
blessed image.
Do you see it?
I do. I
Pretty
just
good.
want the
I'll send
Is
you-
there
thumbnail.
a bunch of like 30-year-old boomers talking about how they're not gonna have their
Hey,
lollies
not all
anymore?
boomers are that volley deprived.
Fucking boomers. Can we talk about how Zach doesn't understand the boomer meme? And whenever we say 30-year-old boomer, Zach is like, "What? Boomers aren't 30. They're like, they
I
have
didn't
to be like
understand it
60."
either, but now I do.
30-year-old boomer versus 27-year-old zoomer.
There's my supervisor who thought that they were Gen X when they're 5 years older than me.
Fucking
Yeah,
millennials.
some people don't. Yeah, the thing is weird. I like to believe that like anyone born like 1997 about or before or like millennials. Obviously not
She
all.
thought, yes, that's what she thought. She thought anyone born around.
So we're pretty much the cutoff, and like most people wouldn't really consider like Zach or Trenton a millennial.
No, I'm the next generation. I'm Star Trek the next
But some
generation.
people consider like anybody born in the 90s a Gen X, and you have to be in the 80s to be a millennial, which I think is
What?
not. Yeah, I've seen that too. I
No,
forget
Gen
where.
X is before, not after. Millennials? Gen Z or I
Yeah.
generation.
Or yeah, Gen Z. No, that's the one.
I'm
Gen
fine
X.
being a Gen Z.
Basically,
because
Gen X
fuck
is-
millennials.
Every single one is extremely blurry except baby boomers, because that's a concrete time period where if you were born there, that
They
was
should
not.
just keep it to like years. Like people born in the 90s is a millennial. People born in the 80s is a Gen X.
Well,
So everything.
People
being a
born in the
Gen-
2000s. Just make it simple.
Being a Gen Z here, I can't wait to afford a house unlike you millennials.
how being 2 years younger than me, or a year and a half even, or whatever. How are you gonna?
Because I'm not a
afford house?
millennial.
I guess that's how it works. Minecraft is the only way a millennial will own a house.
Yeah, generations
I,
should
for one,
just
hate
generations
avocado
should
toast.
go by decades just to make it easy.
Or they should just go away.
Not like mid 1980s to early 2000s for millennials, with Gen Z being mid 1990s to mid 2000s, because that makes no sense.
So that means I could be a millennial or a Gen Z.
Yeah, it's for millennials as early as 1980 and as late as early 2000. With Gen Z being mid 1990s.
Because millennial
to
means
2000s.
you're just like you lived through.
To the millennium.
You kind of grow up through it a bit, so it makes sense for it to just be 90s, and then anybody past 2000 wouldn't be a millennial.
Fuck generation.
But I do like the word millennial. It's cool.
I don't. I hate it.
yeah,
Well,
'cause
you
you're fucking
probably hate it
millennial.
just because of like the way it's used.
I
But
love.
think it's
Oh, my favorite way it's used. I think I've told this story before. Was when I was working back at Office Max, and this family walked in, like an older dad, wife, and like 13-year-old son. And I was like, "Hi, can I help you guys with anything?" And he's like, "Oh, the millennial here needs to get a laptop or tablet." And he went over there, and I was like stocking ink, which is just a couple aisles down, and I like heard them start arguing and yelling, and the dad just like started going, "Millennial, millennial, millennial." Like that was his.
wait to his 13-year-old son.
Yeah, that was his.
Did you tell him he's a Gen Z? How old do you think he was? Because I think people in their I think you can be 30 and a millennial at this point.
If you ask
Yeah.
some people still being born right now are millennials. It's very blurry. Everyone has a different perception.
Well,
of...
No,
according...
people being born I would say anybody after 2000 is not a millennial.
No.
Even though that
Because
would
then
make
they
fucking
don't
sense,
even
'cause
they don't even fit the definition of millennial.
Yes, it does. Millennial, millennium, 2000. It'd be.
No,
that would-
I
millennial
think
means
that
you're
makes
alive
two the
for
terms
both.
of them.
Millennial means you're alive for both of them. That's like the idea, is that you were in the.
Really, it's because you survived Y2K. You deserve that.
I'm surviving Y2K right now.
I think the idea is you lived through the turn of the millennium. That's
Maybe.
like the point of millennial. So
Yeah.
so after 2000 you wouldn't be a millennial because you weren't around before. I
Wait,
think that's the
I don't
idea.
know, it's fucking confusing.
Well, fun fact, millennials will surpass the boomers in 2019.
Suppress.
Oh, Get,
The millennial uprising.
get fucked, boomers. Millennials rise up.
Fucking boomers.
Fucking boomer. Fucking 30-year-old boomers with their white monster energy.
That's the only
21-year-old
monster I
zoomers.
drink and enjoyed with
I like
feel
the
I'm a
term
boomer
zoomer
now.
a lot more. We should
Yeah.
just use zoomer.
Guys, I think I'm actually a boomer at heart, though.
Yeah, Trenton's a boomer at
I'm
heart.
a doomer at heart.
You're a doomer, I'm a zoomer.
Hold on, I need to.
Because I'm zooming off this building towards the
I
concrete.
can't stand those zoomers. All they do is play on their phones and play Fortnite and watch TikTok videos.
Is that an Asterios quote?
I think it is. That sounds like what he would say.
I think that's an Asterios quote. I'm pretty sure it is.
There's the doomer shirt.
I think that's exactly what he said at some point.
I think it is. I can't stand those zoomers. All they do is use their phones all day to play Fortnite and watch TikTok videos.
He said that. I guarantee it.
Well, the thing is, he wants to be a TikTok star, so I think it is.
I think that's what he said in like the first episode, probably.
King boomers.
I don't recall.
Yeah, you haven't listened to the greatest podcast. It's not the Malicious podcast.
True. It's true. I must admit.
Fucking boomers.
I love the YouTube topics and only. Oh, did you see that one that was like 3D animate or software topic?
Oh yeah.
And it was like Blender tutorial, like C++ tutorial, another Blender tutorial, I think, and then like some weird shit.
What was it again? Find it.
God.
You should have pinned it.
Boomer. Oh god, how far am I gonna have to... no, I don't think it's that far, actually. Because the point in which I saw it and the point I sent it was like a few days. Because I just kind of found it in my... I was just like, hey, I remember I took this image, I might as well send it now. I don't think it's that far. Oh, I love... God. It's FNAF, man. 21, baby! Oh god, Riley, can we talk about how cringy that picture is?
Which one?
The one I have pinned.
Which one? Oh,
Just
that
go
one?
to the Discord chat and look at pinned messages.
It's good. My girlfriend at the time was impressed with it, so
God, you
Oh
were
my
slinging puss
God.
back then as well.
I was what?
You can't believe you're saying that much puss back then.
Save
Yep.
some for the rest of us, buddy.
No can do.
Is that a picture of... Oh, is that Andrew? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not finding it, Jake. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna find it.
I'm gonna find it.
Thanks, Trenton.
It's not under memes. Oh,
Then-
all my Garfield DVDs.
Should we end the podcast?
We gotta do questions. Then we can...
Yeah.
You're in it. Mr. B... Mr. Meadowcur, female dog, Ashley Gay, in parentheses. And it's like a weird, like, blurry picture with somebody that looks distressed.
What was that? When did you-
Software topic.
When did you send this?
Thursday.
Pin it right now.
Pin it.
Oh yeah, pin it.
Pin it.
That's what it
Pin
says.
it to me, Daddy.
That's what it says when you're about to pin something.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, pin it.
Oh. It's good. I like it a lot.
What are you... Oh god. What?
Find it. Let's watch it right now.
Yeah, just search. I'm not looking for that.
I will right now. Mr. Metokur.
Doomer.
Mr. Metacore, aka Jim, is a far-right YouTuber who sarcastically and condescendingly harasses the weak, shares his lovely opinions on
Who?
various topics.
Trying to also like this one. I don't know if it's worth sending, but it's pretty good.
Metacore,
It is
shooting
good.
the libtard
Call of
furry
Duty.
scum on the internet.
Bless you.
I think he's
There
just
was
a
a
furry
hiccup,
hater.
I know. What?
I think he's a furry and libtard hater.
oh,
Who?
This Mr. Metacore guy.
fine.
Who is it?
He's. I
he?
just said he's a far right.
Yeah, but why are you talking about him? Like, who is
Because
he?
that's what you fucking got recommended in your thing. Was Mr. Metacore female?
It is?
Ashley Gay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the title.
HTRTRU. I'm trying to find it. God, this guy's got good videos. He's got a video called FGH.
Wait, what?
Alright, let's answer the questions and
Yeah,
then get
some
the
questions.
fuck out of here. What
Oh,
are
it's
the
tech
questions?
linked. I'll sub to them. I keep forgetting they exist.
Okay, that's cool. What the fuck are we?
Question me.
Questions me, baby.
I got some answers if you got some questions.
Alright. I guess I'm the only one looking, so.
Yeah, I'm working on thumbnail.
I'm looking at other things.
Malicious Inc.
What dick did you choke on?
Yours.
What? No, that's not a... You're still gonna have the title of, It was a Fleshlight in a boot.
What's the theme song gonna be?
Halo?
We didn't talk about Halo much.
Wait, I know, make that picture except half is Rich Evans and half is that.
Better idea, thanks,
Bubba
Jake.
Like my picture?
Yeah, Trent was just gonna do your picture, but...
Alright. Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Half Rich Evans, half Bilbo.
Half
Alright,
Bubba Q's.
only question we got this time. Come on, guys. You guys are slacking on the questions.
Okay, come on, Ray.
I'm thinking of starting up a voicemail, maybe. For people.
Should I send up my should I send up my phone number?
No, just we can set up a speak pipe or something.
My ass.
Mooncakes Man asks, where was the big cutie Trenton? In
Oh,
regards
I was
to
sleeping.
Podcast episode 5. There he
I
was.
was sleeping.
There you go, he was sleeping. I don't think he had much to say about episode 9, the moon landing, and other random shit as well, I guess, though.
Moon landing was really fake. Let's be real.
Also, we predicted the Pokemon Gen 8 reveal. That podcast was supposed to come out before the direct did. So, yeah, we're basically wizards. Hey, I haven't watched the new JonTron yet. What's that?
It was alright.
It was okay.
It was John
It
Tron.
was basically a video about everything we do in the deli,
Was it good?
aka workplace violations.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out sometime.
Just kidding. It's much worse than what we
Much
do
worse.
in the deli.
What about the warehouse? Is it like the warehouse I used to work at, where on like my 3rd day he was like, he did like a walk around with like the whole crew, and he was like, "This is a dangerous job. You guys can and will die here if you're not careful."
Oh.
That was pretty good. That was a good
I
job.
mean, it's true. You could just get crushed by a giant pallet at any moment.
Yeah, I was almost, or like the fucking shelf, because every single week someone would hit the shelf with a forklift. And I almost fucking destroyed my dick moving. I was trying to like move a huge barrel, I remember, and full of
God,
liquid.
you need to talk more about that job.
I will. I'll have to sometime.
I'm sure you have, but I didn't listen to any of it. I don't think.
Maybe in May we'll do when we have all quit our various jobs, we'll do a complaining about jobs podcast. Talk about past ones, but yeah, all I remember was I tried to move a big barrel full of liquid that weighed like 1 billion pounds using like my arms and my legs, and
Oof.
didn't expect it to not move, so I like put all my strength into my leg to like try to like kick it over, and like in between the space in between my dick and my right thigh just like went numb, and I thought like I pulled some strings, and was not a good time. I had to jack off that night and make sure I still could.
Relatable.
Trenton, why don't you do it in Photoshop?
Because I don't have Photoshop.
Just pirate it.
No, that's illegal.
Want me to
Do
do
you
it?
think I do any of my thumbnails and anything
Yeah.
other than Paint
See, it's perfectly fine.
and Windows Movie Maker?
Trenton want me to do it.
All right,
Sure,
let's
you
let's
can
let's
make
end
one with
this,
you.
baby.
Too
You can
lazy.
Go ahead. We'll see you guys next week. Maybe it'll be more of us. Maybe it'll be just one of us. Who knows? I'm pretty much
Amazing.
expecting that to happen by like podcast 7, where no one shows up but one person.